Getting successful, whatever you consider successful, if it's rich, whatever, it's not a magic trick. What makes it hard is your lack of belief that it can happen for you. The fact of it is, though, it's very doable. If you keep doing what you've been doing, you're going to keep getting what you've been getting.
Raise your standards. Lasting change is different than a goal. You don't always get your goals, but you always get your standards. Everybody in life gets their musts. They don't get their shoulds. But when you decide something is a must for you, an absolute must, when you cut off any possible, you say, I'm going to find the way or I'm going to make the way.
What's your why? Why do you wake up in the morning?
It takes courage to be successful. It is far easier not to be successful. If you don't want to make waves, be mediocre, be normal, and fit in. It takes courage to be different.
Problem with most of you is that you see difficult as something negative. For real. I want you to see difficult differently. The more challenging it is, all you're doing, baby, is building muscle. You're building muscle. So don't quit. Don't give up.
Take ownership. Take extreme ownership. Don't make excuses. Don't blame any other person or any other thing. Get control of your ego. Don't hide your delicate pride from the truth. Take ownership of everything in your world, the good and the bad.
You got to work on yourself. Spend more time on yourself than what you've been spending.
Well, you should be afraid of taking risks and pursuing something meaningful. But you should be more afraid of staying where you are if it's making you miserable. It's a luxury to pursue what makes you happy. It's a moral obligation to pursue what you find meaningful. And that doesn't mean it's easy.
You don't achieve worthwhile goals quickly or easily. They take time. They take struggle. They take relentless pursuit day in and day out.
It's like the first thing you want to do is dispense with the idea that you get to have any permanent security outside of your ability to contend and adapt. You're paying a price by sitting there being miserable.
Yeah,
and if you're miserable in your job now and you change nothing, in 5 years, you'll be much more miserable and you'll be a lot older. The clock is ticking.
Success is about focusing on what you want, not on what you don't want. Do you guys notice how most of your friends or people you know who are failures perpetually focus on what they don't want? They're just thinking about not getting rejected and how much it hurts. You want to think of success as a narrow road. So you are walking that line of success, but you have a more focused set of behaviors than most people, and you are constantly course correcting. So you're learning from where you f***ed up, and you're taking the lesson and then course correcting again and again and again and again.
Don't allow anyone to tell you that what you are dreaming for yourself and your family is not possible.
See, most people engage in low-life living, low-risk living. Viscott said if you're not willing to risk, you cannot grow. And if you cannot grow, you cannot become your best. And if you cannot become your best, you can't be happy. And if you can't be happy, then what else is there? Don't worry about failing. You're going to fail. You're going to make some mistakes. You're going to look stupid. Why? It's called life. Make it okay to fail. When you want to increase your performance in life, you must be willing to do the things today others won't do in order to have the things tomorrow others won't have.
Pain is temporary. It may last for a minute or an hour or a day or even a year. But eventually it will subside and something else will take its place. If I quit, however, it will last forever.
Every single person who has ever done anything worthwhile or exceptional or difficult or extraordinary, anyone, whether it's great artists or authors or mathematicians or whatever it is, Everyone encounters difficulties. There is no easy road. It does not exist. It is impossible. Everyone has issues. If you have time to pursue a hobby, if you have time to do anything in your life, you can better yourself. And here's one way you never better yourself. When you come up with excuses for why other people are successful and you're not. Everybody has a hard road.
All of us experience pain. My challenge, don't just go through it, grow through it. That difficulty is an opportunity to get stronger, to develop character, to gain new competence. Anybody can give up. Anybody can let it overwhelm you. But you know what that's doing? Wasting your pain. That pain is not there to stop you. It's there to prepare you, to increase you, to develop you.
Take yourself out your comfort zone. If you stay in your comfort zone, that's where you will fail.
Optimism is the foundation of success. Back to the statement. If you think you can, you can. If you think you won't, you really won't. Secondly, you need to understand that you are what you are and where you are because you think like you think. When you change your thinking, you change your actions. And when you change your actions, you change your future. Change your thought life and you change your world. So the question is, what are you putting into your mind? The old computer phrase, garbage in, garbage out. Everything is impossible until someone does it.
How can we crown someone a champion unless we've seen them struggle and overcome to be a winner?
But if you can get through to doing things that you hate to do, on the other side is greatness.
Start before you're ready. If you wait until you feel ready to do anything meaningful, you're going to be waiting for the rest of your life. The only enemy that you need to defeat, my friend, is not getting started. Action is the antidote to fear. Action creates progress and momentum. And action, consistent action, is all you ever need to make anything happen in your life.